Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. Dear students, the very important thing is that you have to work hard, you have to put extra efforts. You live in the age where competition has reached to skies for getting government job or public sector jobs. Such a questionnaire is asked in class 4th examinations that is indeed very tough always. Dear students, but every barrier can be cracked or crossed by extra efforts, by hard work, by self study. Dear students, now you are in off days, winter vacations are on. Better is to move some coaching centers if it is feasible for you, if are financially sound, to facilitate yourself physically so that before opening the schools you might have a good percentage of syllabus in your coverage, and also do prepare notes. Written work is very important. Dear students at class 10th 12th subject English, today we are dealing with conjunctions. Dear students, first of all you need to know what is the conjunction. Conjunction is a word simply that connects word to word, or sometimes it might be syllable that connects word to word, phrase to phrase, and sentence to sentence. But what is a word? Simply, it is the order of alphabets, systematic order of alphabets that gives a meaning. For example, apple is a systematic order, and in the end, it gives a meaning. So it's a word. It's combination of letters, alphabets, and what is then the phrase? Dear students, in phrase you find the words no doubt. Sometimes it gives a good sense, but important thing in word phrase is that it is without the complete subject and without a complete verb. And most phrases you find without the verb. For example, a good boy. If as article, good is adjective, boy is noun. In this combination of words, there is no verb at all. We can't call it sentence. An excellent father. In 10th class examination, in 10th class English text, there is a one chapter, a lesson that's titled as an excellent father. An excellent father. An is grammatically what? Article. Excellent is adjective and father is noun. Without a verb it is. So without a verb, without a complete sentence, if there is group of words, we can call it phrase, not a sentence, because no sentence can be formed without a verb. Ahmed works hard. Ahmed runs a race. Ahmed works in God. Ahmed teaches mathematics. Ahmed writes English well. These are the examples of the sentence because a group of words are systematic arrangement of words, and that gives a complete sentence, and there must be verb in it. Without a verb you can't find sentence. So without verb you can't find a sentence, but a phrase is always without a complete verb. Dear students, what are now conjunctions? Simply it connects word to word, sentence to sentence, phrase to phrase. And there are two sets of conjunctions that we often see in English grammar, that are the subordinating conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions. For coordinating conjunctions, I have already told you many times, you have to remember a trick, that is fan boys. FANBOYS. F means for, A means and, N means nor, B means but, O means or, Y means yet, and S means so. And these conjunctions are used in compound sentences. Dear students, most simple sentence, for example, Ahmad runs a race, Ahmad goes to school, these are without the conjunctions. But in a compound sentence, you find these conjunctions because compound sentence is a sentence where you find two simple sentences are they are joined by the coordinating conjunctions. For example, my brother likes tea and I like coffee. When there is my brother likes tea, it's one complete sentence. I like coffee, it's one complete sentence, and they are joined by the coordinating conjunctions and the sentence is compound. So these pan buys trick, these are the conjunctions that are used in compound sentences. So you have to keep in the mind that conjunctions are words that connect word to word, sentence to sentence, and phrase to phrase. But we have only two types of conjunctions that we often meet in English, that are coordinating and subordinating. So, for example, take one more example. I worked hard but failed. So, in first sentence, I use it. I like my brother likes tea and I like coffee because there was something addition. So I used the conjunction add. And now I worked hard but failed. It's a contrast. It's a contrast. She is a beautiful girl but dishonest. There is also contrast, so I use it. But do is used for showing contrast, or is used for showing this choice, yet is showing for time to come, and so is used for showing reason, or for choice, nor for negative addition. Neither is always followed by nor. So you then there are the what subordinating conjunctions. In complex sentence, you find these subordinating conjunctions because uh, subordinating conjunctions are those conjunctions that are used in complex sentences. Complex sentence is a sentence that has one principal clause and one or more than dependent clause. And the principal clause is joined with the dependent clause with the subordinating clause by subordinating conjunctions. For example, until, unless, although, which, that, who, whose, these are the so simply you have to keep in the mind that conjunctions are words that connect a word to word, a sentence to sentence, a phrase to phrase. And you word is just systematic order of alphabets that gives in the end complete sense. And also the when words combine systematically and in the end they give complete sense, and a sentence can't be without a verb and a phrase can be without a verb. Case always without a verb, there is no complete verb in it. And the conjunction is simply for coordinating conjunctions you have to trick you have to keep trick in the mind, that is pan bias. And for subordinated conjunctions there is a group of subordinated conjunctions that is well mentioned in your grammar book also. Although, until, unless, if, which, that, whose, because, these are used. So simply you have to keep in the mind when there are two simple sentences, they are joined by a coordinated conjunction. Sentence is a compound sentence. Here, uh, conjunction is used to join two sentences, and phrase is joined by conjunction, and word is joined by the conjunction. Dear student, this is all about a in brief introduction about the conjunctions, and when will be, there would be a normal schooling after the end of the winter vacations. We will discuss it thoroughly there and elaborate. We will elaborate the things there. Dear students, but important thing is that I am not English teacher at all. You should consult also English teacher for better learning, and also see these things on available grammar books. If any sort of confusion reaches to your mind or strikes your mind, you can call me, and I will be around the clock available for you to clear your confusions. Dear students, be balanced and thanks.